Selena. It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, claim that you changed my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and rule my
Welcome to
world.
Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all. I hope you guys can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Hey Ron. Hey Black Ubiquity. Good to see you. Hey Movado. Good to see you. I'm so thankful that I got all four people in the chat. Yeah, I am not gonna be on here long. I just wanted to touch bases with you guys on today because, like I said, I've been extremely busy, so I'm not going as live as usual. A lot because it's just a lot going on. When you got a real life, you can't be on YouTube all the time. But I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about how people. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I want to talk to y'all a little bit about word curses because I don't think that people be taking this stuff seriously because there is really death and life in the power of the tongue, and people get on YouTube, especially social media, and they say all types of egregious things about other people, vulgar things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a few people I could say I truly don't like I may want to fight them or whatever, but I don't want to wish anybody any ill will as far as death, as far as like wanting their life to be destroyed in some way. It's a lot of people I wish that God would vindicate me with, but at the same time, life does that. We reap what we sow, and for some people that believe in reaping what we sow, some people believe in karma happens to us all. We either get good karma or bad karma. We either reap good things or we reap bad things. It's whatever you put out, that's what you're going to get. And let me go back through the chat. Hey Ron, what's up, Black Ubiquity? What's up, Movado? What's up, Dee? And what's up, Nafaya? And I probably still butchered your name, but please forgive me. Charge it to my head and not my heart. But I wanted to bring this to you guys. One of my favorite things that I like to read in the good book would be Proverbs and Psalms. Proverbs is a book of wisdom, and a lot of people do not have wisdom, let alone common sense. Wisdom. I believe. I'm sorry. You told me how to pronounce it. The last name. What's up, Earth Day? I'm sorry. Good. Hey, Golden. And Proverbs is the book of wisdom. And so as I think of the book of wisdom, that's where I get a lot of my stuff. That's why you don't see me responding to a lot of things. That's why you see me moving differently, because with me reading Proverbs and trying to gain wisdom, there's just certain things and certain ways I'm not going to move. Now, there is sometimes I don't always use wisdom, and whatever you get, like whatever energy you put out with me, that's what you're going to get. But I really try to watch what I say. I watch how I move, because I do understand that your tongue is very powerful, especially when, as you know, I think about how some people want to get back at their enemies and they want to, destroy them. And I heard something very disturbing. I hear a lot of disturbing. Hey, Shay, I hear a lot of disturbing stuff on this line, on this internet. And I don't know if people are so emotional and so into their anger where they forget, that at the end of the day, what we say, whether it affects a person or not, we're still going to be held responsible for that. And karma will come looking for us. We can't hide from it. Hey, Mika. And so, one thing I will say, Proverbs 24:17-18. And this is a Proverbs. This is wisdom. This is a book of wisdom. It says, do not rejoice when your enemies fall, and do not be glad when they stumble. Because if the Lord sees fit, he will reverse it and turn it around on you. So basically, what you wish, what you speak on another person, what you do on another person, and you, it will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't be laughing and don't wish anything bad on people, because reaping what you sow is a universal law. It's all gonna come back to you. It's all going to come back to you. So, and that, like I said, and we all have a date with reaping what we sow, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And I seen something on someone else's live, and I'm just going to call a spade a spade. I don't have any problems with the brother. But it was a young man, that is in the sector that sometimes I'm involved with. What's up, Slim? And he was telling hey, Rare Money, he was telling another person, he was like, I I I I pray that you die. And I really was like, I can understand people's anger and frustration, especially when they feel like they're being targeted. But we got to get out of the victim mindset. A lot of the times, people don't even be thinking about you. They don't even be talking about you. And because you are already, you don't say you are, but you have that victim mentality. You think everything is about you, and that there's, and you think everybody is targeting you. And so you definitely have to get out of being victim minded. And I know that that's hard when people have been cyberbullied, or they feel like people have came at them unjustly, or people have came at them all the time, and so they're already have their defenses up. But you have to get out of your emotions. You have to understand that if YouTube is too much, or any type of social media is too much, where you lose yourself, where you hate people, you need to log off. You need to find another hobby. You need to find another avenue of release or excitement in your life. Because when you say that you want somebody to die, when you say you want something bad to happen to somebody, you are actually reaping on yourself. And it even says in the word, if I go back to Proverbs, in Proverbs 24, like I said, 17:18, God will reverse it on you. Hey, keep the change. So you have to be careful the things that you wish upon other people, because it can come back to you. When you and don't ever think that if you pray, God doesn't answer prayers that would affect a person with their death. If it's not their time, it's not their time. And if somebody has did something to you, you best to believe karma is going to come for them. You best to believe that reaping what you sow is going to come back to them. You are not the judge and the jury. Sometimes you have to sit back and let life happen to people, and let it happen, and don't be happy about it. When it happens, you be like, okay, well, you read what you sow. But I'm not going to be laughing. I'm not going to be excited because it happened to a person. But life happens to us all, right? And like I said, we do not go out of this world without reaping what we sow. But when we wish evil, when we wish harm on somebody else, and we wish death on people, it can come back to you. It is power in life and death in your tongue. And people don't realize the things that you speak. Where do you think law of attraction came from? When that lady wrote the law of attraction, and I forgot what the book was called. Hey Tim, hey CC, and it's called the law of attraction. That's what the world calls it. Biblically, it is reaping what you sow. Buddhists believe in karma, right? But in every religion around the world, you are going to have to face the universal law of what you put out, you will get, right? So when it becomes that your hate for a person is so strong, you wish somebody was dead, you got a problem, right? You have a problem. And to say you don't would not, that would be disingenuous, right? When I see people that have hate in their heart, and I can understand having a strong dislike, because there's some people you have a strong dislike for. If you had a chance, you would beat the hell out of them. I get it. But when you have such a hate in your heart for somebody, you got a big problem. And a lot of times that hate ends up eating you alive. You think you doing something to somebody else by hating them and wishing them bad, but really that hate is going to be eating you up inside and it's going to mess you up. You might have some monetary blessings for the time being, but all of that is not going to bring you peace at the end of the day. Hey, Ryan, monetary blessings brings you temporary satisfaction. It doesn't give you peace of mind. It doesn't fulfill you at the end of the day, right? So we definitely, hey Lionel, hey Ryan, we definitely have to be careful about what we put out there for somebody else, even if it's somebody that has done us wrong, even if somebody is a dirty dog, whatever you want to call them, whatever they have done to you, it's going to come back to them. So you don't have to wish anything bad on a person. Life is going to happen if that person was wrong in what they did to you or what they said about you, if they lied on you, if they mistreated you, it is going to come back to them. So you don't have to wish anything on anybody. Life will happen to us all, right? We can't run from karma. We can't run from reaping what we sow. It is what it is at the end of the day. And what I heard the other day, and again, I don't have anything against either party that I seen this on where where I saw this on somebody else's panel where, you know, this man Biz, and for those who know, said he hated, that he wanted something harm to come to him. And I'm like, somebody need to let him know this isn't, you need to get a break. You need to take a break. You need to log off, and you need to definitely um fix your priorities and you definitely need to be very you need to get some type of, I would say, some type of help, because hate is going to eat you alive. Do you know, when you hate people, it doesn't bother the other person. The other person is going about their life, whether they are doing something wrong or doing something right. They are going on about their life, living their life up, while you're sitting over there hating them. And all it does is create more bitterness in your heart where nobody won't be able to stand to be around you. And that goes for anybody. That's just not the same situation that I'm talking about today, from yesterday. It's really about us all. We all can get to where we strongly dislike a person. I get it. I've been there more than once. But at the same time, that hate, if it keeps building up, all it does is develop hate. All it does is develop more strong emotions to where you want to do something to somebody. Whenever you want to take somebody out of this, thank you so much, Shay. I appreciate it. Whenever you want to take somebody out of this world, you have a problem. If it's not out of self-defense, if it's just out of hate, you have a problem. And I don't think enough people are speaking on, like, stop just saying any and everything online. Stop saying any and everything to people you don't know. And it could go vice versa. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people speak on people's lives and they don't know where they came from. They don't know what they've been going through or what they have gone through. and to speak on people's life over and over again. Give it a break, right? I think about how, um, even in situations, I think, the guy that I'm talking about, Biz, he says that a lot of people are talking about him because he had a criminal past, right? And they continue to keep bringing it up, and so I think it keeps irritating him. My advice to anybody, because I've been there, and I'm constantly, my name is being brought up, is you got to ignore the noise, right? Eventually you got to get in a place in your life where what other people say, what other people do online will not be so effective to where it disturbs your peace, to where it makes you react in a way that is not fitting for you. It's not going to be beneficial for you, right? And so a lot of the times you have to really, if you feel like something is going to take you away from your peace, if someone's going to take you away from having freedom, because that's why a lot of people are in prison today, because they allowed some people to affect their peace, and they allowed that anger and that hate to build up, and then they took somebody's life. So we have to realize that some of our hate, we got to deal with that. I'm not saying allow people to just mistreat you, but what I am saying, that you cannot allow people to get so far up under your skin that you lose yourself. That's what I'm saying. You have to know when to move on, and you have to know when to speak on a matter, right? And then once you have defended yourself or felt like you have to defend yourself, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm finally getting a lesson. Thank you, Rollo. Finally getting a lesson. I don't have to defend myself to people that I don't know and that don't know me. I don't have to. I don't have to. And whenever you, Kafador, hi, how are you? I hope I pronounced it correctly. Hey, Action. And whoever, like, whenever you feel that way, you definitely have to move on. And like I said, this message probably will never reach, because certain people, you might ignore it, but anytime anybody brings you to hate, it's you have already lost. And there's nothing, no questions, no I would say reasoning for allowing hate to make you lose yourself. There's no reason. You have to know when to walk away. You have to know when to deal with stuff. And some things is not even worth it. Do not allow hate to take over you. Because when you allow hate to take over you, it's all you are going to be inviting is more and more problems to yourself. And if I can give anybody advice, and as I take my own, right? You have to understand that people are going to be people, and they're going to do some things to piss you off. They're going to do some things to hurt you to the core. They're going to do some things that make you want to beat their ass. They're going to do some things that you want to pull up and maybe shoot them. But you cannot allow your hate to make you go there, because behind everything we do, there is going to be consequences. And see, people don't want to hear that on the internet. What they want to hear is a whole bunch of people going back and forth and all the drama and everybody just acting crazy in the chat. And you, that's what people want to hear. But the truth of the matter is, it's time out for that. If you're beyond 30 years old, you need to be making better moves. You need to be more accountable for how you react. Even me, I had to be more accountable on how I react to certain things. You have to stop pointing the finger at everybody else and look at yourself, because nobody has puppet strings unless you give it to them to control you, how you act, how you react to everything they say or do. Nobody has that much power unless you give it to them. So I always let people know that you have the power to either let people affect you, or you have the power to just be like, you know what? I don't know this person. This person don't know me. I cannot allow this person to get up under my skin. I got too much good going in my life. And this is how you know when people are actually living their life and really happy with who they are, or they're confident with who they are, when they let very little things just like get to them, because they understand who they are. And they understand that if you don't know me like that, you can't touch me. You can say, you can call me all types of names, from this from I would say, back in when they used to call me fake body. Some of them still do. Fake body, cement booty, what else, Miss Piggy. You can call me any other name. It's about what I answer to, and it's also about what I believe about myself. See, I learned that too. What you believe about yourself, you're gonna react to it. And sometimes you're trying to defend yourself when you don't even have to defend yourself. If you look at yourself in the mirror every day, if you know who you are, you don't have to hide behind filters, makeup. You don't have to hide behind a name. You know who you are. You don't have to defend yourself to nobody. If people want to come online and say, well, you this, and I pulled up your record, I pulled up this. If you know who you are, if you happy with who you are, those type of people just show who they are. That's not going to affect you, because at the end of the day, they don't know you and you don't know them, right? So those are the things that I see on here, and people don't want to hear about it. People like the drama, and that's okay. We all do. If it's not our drama, you get what I'm saying? If it's not my drama, I can maybe look in the bush and see what's going on. I can maybe see what's going on in the chat or whatever, because I'm nosy, right? But at the end of the day, when it's your stuff, it's a problem. So I get it. I get it, how people can really do a number on people on here, and they can really make people so defensive, due to where every little thing just gets on their nerves and they react to every little thing. I get it. But eventually we got to take accountability for our actions, and we can't be playing the victim anymore. We got to accept that people, hey, it is what it is. It's going to be people that ain't going to like you. It's going to people that's going to be downright hate you. But how does that affect your real life at the end of the day? It's not. It's just another hater, another enemy on the list. That's it. This person ain't giving you no money. This person ain't paying none of your bills. This person ain't gonna do nothing but for you but give you more hate. And then you play into it, then nobody can blame nobody but you, because you played into it. See, some people come on here with the victim mentality. And I got out of that. I'm like, you know what? Even though those things are happening to me, I'm not a victim. Why? Because I'm still standing here. I still have my channel. I'm still doing the content that I want to do. So nobody ran me off this motherfucker. I've been standing on my own square. And I have not been trying to be anybody else but Selena. So when you get beyond your victim mentality and you start looking at things and you start taking any accountability to work, whatever accountability you need to take, you're not going to allow the people to affect you that much. It's going to be like water on a duck's back. It's not going to stay there. It's not going to stick. It's going to roll off. right? So we got to learn that when we're dealing with these people on here and realize that that's what people do. They come to confuse, they come to start problems. They just hate us. That's what haters do. But you let life take care of them. And for some of us, we don't want to wait on life. We want it to happen then, there, now, right? And I get it. But at the same time, life is going to happen to us all. Whatever we have sown, whether it's good, we will reap good. Whatever we have sown bad, it's going to be some bad seeds there. We're going to reap it. So either way, hey Riza, hey Bama, girl's dad, Icy, CP3, whatever we sown, we going to get it. We going to get it, right? So don't be speaking word curses on people unless you want it to be reversed on you, because God don't bless mess. God is not going to honor you praying for somebody's downfall, whether they are wrong or right. God is not going to honor that. That's actually wickedness, and that will be reversed upon you if you keep putting that on somebody else, right? So we have to remember that. And I really wanted to go on this scripture that so many people recite, but they don't even know what they're talking about. There is death and life in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. So, whatever you put out there, whether it's good or bad, you will definitely reap it. You will get it back somehow. Have you ever spoke something? Have you ever been in a mirror and you recited things? And you said something and you kept reciting it, and something good happened, right? One of the very thing that you were speaking about, it actually happened, right? And that's what people don't realize. There is power in what you speak. There is power in what you speak. So you have to be careful about the things that you speak, right? So I just wanted to, this is not a popular message because nobody, to me, a lot of people don't want to hear stuff like this. They just want to hear a whole bunch of foolishness and people going back and forth, and that's cool. If that's what you want to do, like I said, we all are nosy and want to hear something to a certain extent, as long as we are not involved in it, right? But at the end of the day, that stuff is going to the hatred is going to end up eating you alive. So you have to be careful of allowing things to get so into you. And if they do get so into you, hey Mike, hey Authentic News. And if they do get so far into your spirit, into your heart where you hate people, you definitely need to, I would say, log off. You definitely need to move around and find something else that gives you some type of fulfillment. Because hating, being on an app where you can't stand somebody, where you hate somebody so much, you wish them harm, it's not going to affect them. It's going to affect you. So you're wasting your time hating them. You're wasting their time wishing ill will upon a person. Because I've already told you through Proverbs that when you do that to people and you laugh at them when things do go bad for them, then it's going to be reversed on you. It's going to be reversed on you. And I don't know why people think that they can just say anything and that they will not be held accountable, whether it's on this side of the world of the earth or the other side of the earth. You're going to be held accountable for the things that you say, the things that you've done to other people. And that goes for all of us. I'm not excluded from that. Just to let you know, I'm not excluded from reaping what I sow. I have to do it too. I have to get it too. So that's why I try to watch what I say. And if I say it, I'm going to make sure that I meant it, right? I'm not going to just be talking out of my butt or talking out of my ass and just saying stuff. So the words that we speak are powerful, and you just need to watch what you say. Doesn't give a damn, and you're gonna say what you want to say. Keep doing it, and you'll find out. It might not happen to you tomorrow. It might not happen. It might not happen to you next month. Might not happen to you next year. Next year, year. I don't know what's going on with my tongue, but it's definitely going to happen. And when it happens, it might be a situation where it will surprise you when it happens. It will surprise you when it happens. Karma doesn't have a date or a time. It just comes when it comes. Reaping what you sow doesn't have a time. It just comes when it comes. Right? Authentic. And so that's why it's important, whatever you speak, make sure you meant it. Make sure it's something that, I wouldn't say necessarily proud of, because some things that you ain't gonna be proud of, but make sure that you understand whatever it is, you might reap the consequences of whatever it is. Because I know it's some things I say I'm not proud of, but I did mean it. But it's also something that if I have some consequences on it, then I have some consequences on it because I spoke it, right? Taking accountability. Don't be so victim. Don't have such the victim mentality. People are going to hate you. People are going to dislike you. People are going to spread lies on you. That's what people do when they're haters, when they're enemies. It is what it is, right? You are held accountable for you. You're not held accountable for anybody else but who you are. What you say, what you do, that's what you are accountable for. And so these people on social media are too damn reckless with their mouth, and they find out that it's somebody much crazier than them. So they keep talking and they will reap what they sow because somebody will meet them where they are. See, it's some people that think they real crazy, but it's some people that's real crazy, that's quiet with they crazy. I always say the quiet ones are the ones that you definitely need to watch, because quiet people can be reckless when they're angry. And they're not going to tell you when they're coming. That's real gangsters. When real gangsters, OGs, they don't tell you when they coming. You just know when they get there. They ain't gonna tell you, I'm coming on this day and I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm a whatever. They ain't gonna do none of that. They just gonna show up. So you keep talking crazy to people. You keep doing crazy stuff to people, and you gonna find out. And everything that you are sold out there, you gonna reap. It could be in a bullet. It could be in a good ass whooping. It could be in a lot of different ways. And it's too many reckless people that be on here talking all kind of crazy to people that they don't know in real life. Like, what are we doing? You don't know a person, but you're telling them their whole life, and you're so reckless with it. You're calling them all kind of names, wanting to kill them, wanting to do this. You don't know folks. I'm just gonna be, I got some people in my family. They real crazy. And if I need them, they'll come see about me if I have a real issue. Cause I'm not one of these people that be on like, I got cousins that's goons. I got cousins that gangsters. I don't have to say that because I already know I do. But at the same time, whatever they do, whatever I do, there's going to be consequences behind those things, right? People are reckless. Stop being so damn reckless with your mouth. You speak on people. You lie on people. You talk against people, want to take their life, want to do this to people. You reckless with your mouth, and you going to meet your match. What's up, Kyra? And the stuff that I see that people wish death, don't do that. It's coming back to you. God reverses things when people do stuff like that. You can't wish nothing on nobody. Let life happen if it's supposed to happen. If that's what they did to you, it will happen to them. And people are too reckless with that death. People are too reckless with just saying anything at the top, like at the top of their head. Like, we gotta be more accountable for the things that we say. Some of the things that we're saying and doing on here, it's not right. It's not right at all. And people that don't tell you, they don't really like you like that. Because when people tell you the truth, that you're really doing some foul stuff or you saying some foul stuff, don't become a victim. Accept it for what it is. Because at the end of the day, we all do right and we all do wrong. Quit blaming other people. Accept things for what they are. Know people ain't gonna like you. Know people that's gonna do things to you, gonna lie on you. But you are responsible for allowing your hate to build up. You are responsible for that. Listen, I'm not gonna let nobody take away my blessings. I'm not gonna let nobody make me into a bitter, hateful person because I can't stand this person over there. Or I hate this person so much over there, it takes away from the real relationships that I have in my life. I'm not going to let nobody take that from me. I fight for my peace. I don't care if it's a person if it's a person that and it's some people that I extremely dislike, that I want to beat the hell out of them, like in real life. Not on no YouTube, but I'm talking about real life. But at the end of the day, I don't want no type of hate in my heart that's going to take my blessings and my peace from me. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So we got to be accountable for our own actions and not allow what people do and say, not allow it to get so up on our skin we lose ourselves in it. And I can't stress that enough. But it's so, like I said, we can't stop people's mouth. We can't stop what people do. We can't stop them. So what do? Do you hold yourself accountable, or you keep whining and complaining and crying about it? You get your ass off YouTube and you get you a real life, make your money. Make them haters even mad by living your life to the best of your ability. You don't sit up there crying about it and defending yourself. Defending yourself to niggas for what? I don't know you. I'm not trying to know you. I'm not defending myself from shit from you. Who are you? I used to be upset and be like defending myself about my body and who I am as a person, that I'm not this person. I'm not that person. I didn't do that. I stopped doing that. Stop doing that. I don't have to do that. People gonna believe what they gonna believe. It's about what I believe and what I'm doing. Do I believe I'm this type of person? Do I believe in that lie? If I know the truth, why am I getting so upset? Why am I allowing the people to get so far up under my skin that I lose myself and I become hateful and I'm defensive and I'm the victim and it's everybody's fault but mine, and I hate people? People, everybody that you meet, you got a problem with. Everybody that's trying to correct you, you're defensive. That's why I said people in this day and time, they don't want the truth. They want somebody that I would say placate to their feelings. They want somebody that makes them feel good and say things that they want to hear. But if I'm telling you, if you a real person in my life, don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me the truth, whether I like it or not. It's some things that my friends had told me I didn't like it, but I took it and I worked on it. I didn't get defensive because I know that, hey, I'm not right all the time and I got issues just like anybody else. Stop sitting up here allowing people to get so under your skin and you want to cry and be a victim about it. Don't be a victim. Do something about it. I'm not saying go out. I ain't talking about going out there and doing violence towards them. I'm talking about making them haters even mad, making them madder than they was before. Work on your life, your real life, because YouTube life is not real life. This is a little of what we're presenting. This is not our real life, right? We have a real life. Make your life shine where you can, other people, even those that's hating on you, uh, they just gonna get even more jealous. They just gonna get even more hateful because you living your life and you're not being bothered by what they saying or doing to you. Because as long as you live, you're gonna have people that's gonna say, they're gonna say things about you. They're gonna do things to you. They're gonna lie on you. That's what people do. That's why I want people to get that through their head, and I had to get it through my head. Don't allow what people say about you determine who you are, who you want to be, your peace. Don't keep allowing people to play you like a puppet. Now, if I want to address some things about a person, say for instance, I got a person that's been coming at me and I want to address something. And I've been letting stuff go. And I decide, you know what, I'm gonna speak on this because I feel like this person has gone too far. So let me speak upon this because I need to speak on it. I'm going to speak on it. And I'm not going to do no speculation. I'm going to talk about the facts of what happened in the situation on what I did and what I didn't do. I'm not going to do no damn speculation. We're going to do facts up in this motherfucker, right? And we're going to speak on what actually happened, what I did, what I didn't do, okay? If I see fit to do it. Or if I just want to tell you about yourself. I have that right too, but it's not going to be something that I have to keep doing. That's my point. I see too many people doing that on YouTube. What you keep doing this campaign of of telling people you're not this person, but guess what? They're going to believe what they're going to believe. I can't stress that enough. And once I got that through my thick skull, and realized people going to believe what they want to believe, I stopped being so mad. Because I can't convince somebody that wants to believe this. I can't convince somebody that already don't like me or hate me. I can't convince that. I can't convince a hater. All I got to do is make sure what they saying about me ain't true. Right? So get out of this damn victim mentality. Oh, woe is me. They're talking about me. They're doing this to me. They're going to do that until the world comes to an end. And I'm sorry, and that's unfortunate. Right? But all I'm saying to you, karma comes back. People reap what they sow. What they put out on you, they gonna get it, and they gonna get it tenfold. But you allow life to do that. For those who don't believe in God, you allow life to do that. You don't do it. Because when you do it, you're out of order. You're being the judge and the jury. You allow life to do it because life can do it so well, you don't have to say a word. Life can do it so good. You don't even have to wish anything because guess what? It's going to show up. You might not hear about it and you might hear about it. You might see it and you might not see it. But whatever somebody's done to you, whether it was a lie, whether somebody has wronged you, whether somebody accused you for something that you didn't do, it's going to come back to their ass. And that's why I said you got to watch your mouth. Quit wishing evil and hate and death on other people. Because life has a funny way of turning around. Life has a funny way to surprise people when they least expect it, when everything they think is all good in their life. They done did all this bullshit to other people. When they think everything is going life will happen. I'm not saying wish it on anybody because life is already going to do that. But if you allow your hate to take over and you allow any type of bitterness to take over, it's going to only affect you. That person's still going to be walking around creating problems, creating chaos, just being a big ass hater. That's what they do. Let them do. Let them do exactly what they're doing and let life happen. Because let's just be clear on this. None of us know exactly or anything unless we put things out like what we're going through. None of us know exactly what has happened to us throughout the day or what has happened throughout the year. But I bet if we talk to some of these same people that have did some lot of bullshit in their lives to other people, I bet if we really knew their life or we was a fly on the wall, we wouldn't see how much shit and misery they're going through because they hide it so well. Not really, but they tried to act like they hide it so well by saying they the bitch, that they the baddest, that they this, they that. They hide it, so they think they're hiding it so well, but real recognize real. A lot of the people that will cause so much misery on other people, you won't ever know it, but they are going through so much misery. Some of them hate their life. That's why they come on YouTube to pretend that they're somebody else. They come on YouTube and all these social media outlets and act like they're somebody else, and they really hate their life. They're really miserable. Nobody wants to be around them. Nobody don't even want to sleep with them. Nobody wants to stay around them long enough, but to sleep with them and go on about their life. It's just like we really, if we really was a fly on the wall, we really would be surprised at how some of these people are living their lives. And then, and that's why I said, I don't get so upset anymore like I used to, because I'm realizing that now. I'm realizing that a lot of the times that people that bring so much misery and have so much hate in their heart and so much revenge for another person, they're really a miserable person, but they lie to you and say, I'm good. And they go around dancing around and acting like they all of that and going around singing and acting like a fool because they want you to believe that they got it all together, that they're happy with their life. All is well with me. But really, it ain't all this well. Because when you real happy, when you really have peace inside, you wouldn't start so much hell in other people's life or try to when you really happy. So we have to definitely be careful about um making sure we wishing other people harm on their lives, doing stuff to other people, because like I said, life has a funny way of showing up and showing out. And yeah, it has a funny way of showing up and showing out. So never think ill. I mean, never wish ill on anyone. Never wish death on anyone. Because if you do, like I said, it could be reversed to you. So we have to be very cautious about that. We can't allow our emotions to just take so much control of us that we lose ourselves. And if things are too much, and we got so much, if we have developed so much hatred in our heart for people, we definitely need to log off. We definitely need to um, find a better way to relieve our stress or whatever that a social media outlets does for you. You definitely need to find something else to do, a hobby, being around people that actually like you and appreciate you. That's what I do. I have people that wanna enjoy being around me. I have people that love me and like me. I have people that don't lie on me but know the truth. I have people like that around me. So in my real life, I'm good. So when I come on here, not too much now is affecting me once I understand the formula of moving on and going on about your life. Not too many things are going to make me, it may make me be like, hey, this bitch. It may make me say, I'm like, or making me feel like, let me see this help. Just let me see it. Or let me see this nigga. Like, but it ain't gonna ever be where I want to alive someone else. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of these folks, they so disrespectful. You've been on forgot, know, and you've been saying something that you regret or might not regret, but you shouldn't have said it. Because there's some folks that, but I'm just gonna say for me, long as you don't come for me, as far as like physically, as far as me physically, then I don't. To me, I don't have a right. But if you do, it's out of self defense, right? You come this way with it, it's out of self defense. But just to hate somebody, not like somebody, no, that's not a good. That's not a good purpose. That's not a good. That's not a good choice because you're going to be paying for the consequences. They're not. And if they are paying for the consequences where you try to unalive somebody, uh, yeah, you definitely in some trouble. As they say, you in some deep shit. Okay. So, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry for saying some scriptures with the few cuss words, but y'all get the point. Stop playing on here. If it's too much for you, if it's making you into a monster, if it's making into if it's making you into a person that you don't even recognize anymore, if it's too much for you to where you hate people and you want to go and find them so you can kill them, excuse me, I don't know YouTube if they have any whatever, but if it ever make you feel like that, you definitely need to log off and find you something else to do because it's going to affect you later on. It's not going to affect the other person. The people have gone on. They might be destroying somebody else's life. They might be lying on somebody else. They might be talking about somebody else. They might be doing something diabolical to somebody else. But at least you can say you went on with your life. You haven't allowed other people to stop you. You haven't allowed people to take your peace. You haven't allowed people to get so far under your skin to where they can keep playing you like a little old puppet and string you along when they get ready. Like you can say that. And one thing I can say about I don't have a lot of things that I want in my life, but one thing I do have in my life is a peace of mind. And you can't buy peace of mind. You can't. You can't buy peace, and so and that's why I can go on and let people say things about me or talk about my body parts and everything, calling me stankalina or whatever they want to call me, and when they look like they stink, like I'll let you talk about me because baby, you ain't gonna do nothing but talk, because if you come this way it's gonna be a problem, right? So, because I only believe in self defense, I don't believe in just doing stuff just because I can't stand a person, right? But yeah, quit being a victim. I'm not a victim. Um, I'm not a victim, and I never was a victim. I just spoke on the truth on how I saw it and what facts was whatever was done to me, and I spoke on it. Whether people believe me, and a lot of people didn't believe me because they didn't want to, and that's fine. But I'm still not a victim. I didn't run, I didn't fold, I didn't hide. I didn't do none of that. I stayed on this platform. I did my content, whether it was talked about, whether people called my stuff boring, whether people said that I was a hypocrite, whether people thought I was just so fake. I stand on my square and I did what I want to do on my platform, and I made my own way. I pulled myself by the bootstraps and did what I need to do. And I didn't allow what other people had to say about me just keep me from moving forward. That's one thing. That's one thing about me. You can say what you want to say about me, but what you can't say is I ran and I hid, because I didn't do neither. I didn't do neither. So I don't run. I don't run. I don't hide, you know, and I don't back down. So, with all of that said, I learned there's no satisfaction in being a victim. There is no reward in being a victim. Eventually, what's up, True? Thank you. Eventually, you got to get over it. You got to stop making excuses, even for yourself. You got to take accountability where you got to take accountability, and you got to move on and let haters be in the dust. If that's what they want to do, if that's what they want to say, let them say it, let them do it. What is that going to do for you? It's not going to take anything from you, anything in your real life. If you really have a real life, the stuff that people be doing is not going to affect you. So don't wish bad on nobody. Don't wish death. Don't do that, because God can turn it around on you. So don't do that. Just know that if a person has wronged you, if a person has done anything that would hurt you or try to destroy your reputation or try to do anything to you, it's going to come back. And it's going to come back tenfold, but you don't get in the way of it. You allow karma to happen. You allow karma to happen. You keep moving, you keep prospering, you keep doing what you do, that what you love doing. You keep being you. You keep enjoying life. You keep being around people that like you and love you, that know you. Don't let hate take you to the point where you lose yourself. Hey IB, hey Kenny, hey Nature. I said, hey True, thank you. Say less. Okay. I think that was it. Hey, Big Red, what's good? CX, what's good? I think I spoke to everybody. Hey, Lou, how are you? Only, how are you? I believe I spoke to everybody. I hope I did. If I didn't, charge it to my head and not my heart. Um, I don't mean any ill will. I like to always let people know I see you in the chat. And thank you so much for coming to support. I hope and pray that you like, share, and you subscribe. And if you have any like comments or anything, any content that you would like to see from me, just let me know. If I like it, I say, hey, I might try it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have a good time tonight. Don't spend your life on YouTube fussing and fighting with people that don't matter at the end of the day. Because really the person that's losing their voice and their peace is you. They're doing what they do best. So just do you, you know, that's all I can tell you. And if you have wronged somebody or you have a part to play in it, take accountability for that. Don't play the victim. Just accept it for what it is. Okay. So you guys be blessed. Love you to Reese's Pieces. And I am out. Bye. Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and rule my
Welcome to
world.
Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.